prices. You won't go wrong with the Ocala Golf Club. Call them for a tee time today, 352-401-6917.
You're getting ready to move and you work hard. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. You need pros. Trained professional moving experts to do the heavy lifting for you. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. They care about your things as much as you do, and they do it fast and right. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. Visit twomeninatruck.com and get moving.
Two Men in a Truck.
Hey, Matt, I know Sunrise Automotive does auto stuff, but I need some tires for my truck. Can you recommend someone?
Yes, I can. We do that.
No, I mean I need them installed and balanced and all that.
Yep, we do that.
Well, my son needed his windows tinted.
Yep, we do that.
I need my seat replaced.
Yep, we do that too.
I need a new roof line, a new spoiler, and a new trunk.
Yep, we can even do that too.
Okay, I get it. I suppose you can also do a radio show too.
Well, as a matter of fact, join me, Matt Gibbs from Sunrise Automotive, every Tuesday at 10 for auto repair with personal care right here on The Source.
Keep up with what's going on in the downtown area with Ocala Downtown Newspaper. Delivering thousands of newspapers to businesses in the downtown area, Ocala Downtown is there to keep you informed. They even have Tom's Picks, a free referral for people who are looking for a company to do work for them. Tom's Picks will refer the company that fits your needs, and all we ask in return is that you tell them where you heard about it. It's simple. For more info, just call Tom's Picks, 352-804-1223, and pick up your copy of the Downtown Ocala newspaper today. And now read Ocala Downtown Newspaper online.
Get it for less at the DIY Home Center outlet. Get top quality real wood cabinets the same or less than the big box stores are selling the cheap stuff. And that's not all. Drywall screws big box stores are $6.47 a pound. At DIY only $4.99. Plus DIY has the largest selection of mobile home parts and accessories anywhere. From carpet to doors, get the DIY supplies you need for less. The DIY Home Center outlet. We are your building material closeout store. 2191 Northwest 10th Street, just 2 miles east of I-75.
Now you've done it. Have you lost your mind? He's back. And you're listening again. A legend in his own mind. Don't believe me? Just ask him. Here's Tom Schmitz live on WOCA. The Source.
Welcome back to Ocala Talk on a Tuesday. I was looking to see on the CDC list of travel restrictions. It's not there yet. CDC does have a list out that says where Americans should avoid at all cost, and if you can't avoid it, then you should make sure you're fully vaccinated. The level floor area. Well, I was wondering when that was going to happen live on the air, and it just did. Welcome to a sneezing fit by Tom Schmitz. The level 4 areas from the CDC, that's the high level of COVID-19. They say level 4 is very high in COVID-19, so avoid those at all cost. The countries that you should avoid are Aruba, Eswatini, France, French Polynesia, Iceland, Israel, and Thailand. Those changes come on the same day. France began requiring a virus pass to go into cafes, restaurants, and any long-distance travel. Also, Greece, Ireland, and the U.S. Virgin Islands were added to the level 4 advisory list as countries around the globe that are grappling with highly contagious Delta variant. The CDC recommends all travelers, regardless of vaccination status, wear masks, self-monitor for COVID-19 symptoms, and get tested 3 to 5 days after they travel. There are no U.S. states on the quarantine list, but given by the CDC. So that's good to know. Oh, sorry about the sneezing fit, folks. It's just one of those things. Good morning. You're on Ocala Talks.
Good morning, Ocala Talks.
Turn your radio down, please.
Turn your radio down, please.
Hello, Tom.
Hey, how are you?
Hello.
Is this Sunny?
Hello.
Hello, you're on the air.
Hello, you're on the air.
Wow. Talking about the CDC and our government. Well, maybe not our government, the government. You know, they tell you, oh, you can't go here or you shouldn't go here. You got to get vaccinated, et cetera, et cetera. And yet they're allowing 1 million people or more into this country, letting them just walk across the southern border.
Sonny, they're checking them for scabies and lice. Calm down. They're checking them for scabies and lice.
Yeah, how about the other diseases they don't have names for yet? Never
Right.
mind a cure.
100%.
Now,
Your
it's
point's well taken.
unbelievable to me how what a double standard we have in Washington. It's a disgrace.
Hey, Sonny, I couldn't agree with you more. Thanks for the call. Good morning. You're on Ocala Talks.
Good morning.
Morning, Hugh.
Say, Tom, you sneezed on the air. I felt that I had to call and say, God bless you.
I appreciate that because when I sneeze, it's never one. It's like 13 in a row. It's not good. It's not good.
It was a record-breaking beauty.
And that's
real quickly, I kind of missed the ladies program on right now, but whatever. I enjoy your programming, and once again, God bless you, and thank you for being on the air.
Thanks for the kind words, Hugh. Appreciate it. Yeah, I apologize for the sneezing fit, folks. It's just one of those things when I didn't even know it was coming on. It was just there. You never know. But, Sonny's point is well taken when he's talking about, they're telling you not to travel to France. Don't travel to Iceland. Don't travel to Greenland. Don't go to Aruba. Stay out of French Guiana. Stay out of Ireland. But if you're coming across the southern border, as long as you don't have scabies and lice, come on. We're good. Come on in. Come on in. Doors are swinging open. Come on. Wait. What if I want to travel from Florida? No, we travel from Florida. Hold on. Some states are deciding whether they should have a travel ban on traveling from the state of Florida. Hey, I'm coming from the Mexico-U.S. border. Come on. Come and fly into LaGuardia. We'll welcome you. Come on in. It's ridiculous, the double standard that do as I say, not as I do, that is going on in Washington right now. It's ridiculous. The fact that the CDC, which, while it's based in Atlanta, is a government arm, is telling you the countries you can't travel to, but letting immigrants come across the government is letting immigrants come across the southern border with, as the sheriff talked to yesterday, the sheriff went down and the sheriff viewed what was going on at the southern border. And Billy Woods, sheriff of Marion County, said they're checking them for scabies, lice, and come on in. No COVID test whatsoever. And they're letting in, a ton of people. I think 1.5 million people have come across the border. And not checking them for COVID. Then they're sending them to destinations unknown, I guess. I mean, I don't know where they're sending them. They're holding them there, but then they're releasing them. Especially if you have a child, like the sheriff said, if you have a child under a certain age. And where are they going? Wherever they're going, do they have COVID? We don't know. Are they bringing COVID? We don't know. They've come from a third world country where health care is less than stellar. Coming into our country, unchecked, except for scabies and lice. That's a problem. But our government's telling us to cut off access to other countries. There are some states that are considering a travel ban from people from Florida. Can't travel to their state because we're supposedly the epicenter of COVID-19. And look, folks, I'm not saying that this is not a deadly disease. People have died from it. People are getting sick from it. Younger people are getting sick from it. If you do your due diligence, you've done your research, and you choose to get the vaccination, by all means, go get it. Do what's right in your mind and go get the shot, or shots, plural. But the double standard coming out of the administration right now, the Biden administration, and by the way, starting to get called out by mainstream media. The Washington Post had an op-ed today that said they don't believe that the Biden administration has any kind of plan to deal with COVID-19. They really thought that the vaccination would be the end all. And it's not, and they're trying to formulate a plan now. They're grasping at straws and trying to figure out what to do next because they had no plan. They didn't have a plan B because they thought plan A was, infallible. Well, it wasn't. People that are getting the shots are still getting COVID. They're just not getting as bad at COVID. Their symptoms are a lot less. People without the shot are still dying from COVID. If you get the shot, it seems like if you have the shots, even if you contract COVID again, that it's a much less heavy sickness as it was if you don't have the shot. Okay, that's what scientists are saying. You decide who you believe, and there's a lot of factors involved. Like say if you're in your 40s or 50s and your parents are still alive, that would put them in their 80s. Should you get the shot so you make sure your parents don't get COVID if you have COVID? That's a decision you need to make as an individual. But those are all the factors that relay into it. But right now, Washington doesn't have any of those. They got nothing. They thought that the vaccine would end the problem, that if we got, 100 million people vaccinated by July 4th, which it was like July 9th before that happened, that we'd be well on our way to herd immunity. And because they, I guess, got bad information or anything, they didn't realize, just like the flu virus, which this virus is a lot like, it's more, it's not the flu, but it is a virus, which the flu is. It acts a lot like the flu, and it mutates. Well, this one seems to have mutated into a much more contagious but less deadly variant, the Delta variant, and you can still get it even if you have your vaccination. Washington wasn't prepared for that. They have no plan B. Remember, at one of the crossroads of our society, one of the crossroads of our time, COVID-19 and how to eradicate it from a first world country, the leading first world country by some estimations. Some people disagree with that. I don't. I think we're the leading first world country. For there not to be a plan B just in case is a derelict of duty in my estimation. It's a derelict of duty by the Biden administration not to have a plan B in place. Now, do I think if the other guy had stayed in there, would he have had a plan B in place? Nope. I'm not saying the other guy would have had a plan B. I don't think he would have had a plan B either. I thought the way this vaccine was sold, it was going to be the be-all, end-all. But now the Biden administration is like, well, they throw their hands up. At least the other guy would have started formulating a plan. This administration is in over its head because the leader of this administration is in over his head, in my opinion. And it's magnified by the fact that COVID-19 is exploding again. By the way, it's summer. It wasn't supposed to explode in the summer. It's a virus. It's not supposed to explode. The heat is supposed to be a deterrent. Well, somebody forgot to tell the Delta variant that. If what is coming out of the media, and, some people go to Tom, I don't believe there is a Delta variant. And that's up to you to believe one way or the other. But I do believe this. The government got caught with its proverbial pants down and has not recovered yet. I do believe that. We're going to take a break. Coming up, we'll wrap up this edition of Ocala Talks. We listen to 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, WOCA, The Source.
Think you know Dex Imaging? Think again. In the office, streamlining communications. In the field, delivering top-notch service, enhancing productivity and reducing downtime. In the data center, a part of the growing digital document revolution. In the world of business, supporting entrepreneurs and helping companies grow. In the forefront of technology, developing cutting-edge document management solutions. So if you think you know Dex Imaging, you don't know Dex.
Shamrock Security Systems, 629-3223. Shamrock Security Systems is located here in Ocala, Florida. Shamrock Security Systems is a top-rated alarm company offering 24/7 monitoring, video surveillance, fire and flood protection, You'll sleep a little better once the job is done. Shamrock Security Systems for over 31 years. 629-3223. Get a 100% free quote from Shamrock Security. 629-3223.
The warm weather deals just keep getting better at Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens in Ocala. This week we start with 3 super hot BOGOs. Gorgeous hydrangea, big number 5 size, buy one, get one free. Looking for elephant ears? Well, Bob Wines has them also on BOGO. Plus, you can mix or match from a great selection of flowering shrubs. Also, buy one, get one free. Now check around for new, much lower price tags all around this 5-acre superstore this week. Crepe myrtles, come and get them for as low as $4.99. And Bob's favorite, red cluster bottle brush. Not $29.99, but $19.99. And all azaleas, hundreds of them, are marked down by 50%. Come check us out at Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens and Nursery on Southeast 38th Street in Ocala. They're open daily from 9 to 4, Saturdays until 3, in the same blooming place for going on 70 years.
You know what you want to do in retirement, but do you know how to get there? Tune in to Coasting into Retirement with Gary Marriage of Nature Coast Financial Advisors, Sunday mornings at 8 to get answers to your retirement planning questions. Plan today so you can do the things you've always dreamt about doing in retirement. Listen Sunday mornings at 8 to Coasting into Retirement with Gary Marriage of Nature Coast Financial Advisors.
Our firm offers insurance services.
It's rodeo time in Ocala. The 39th annual Ocala Shrine Rodeo returns to the Southeastern Livestock Pavilion September 3rd and 4th, 7:30 nightly. Witness the superstars of the PRCA as cowboys ride to help children walk. For tickets and information, check out OcalaShrineRodeo.com for broncs, bulls, and babes. The Ocala Shrine Pro Rodeo, September 3rd and 4th, 7:30 nightly.
Buying and selling? Then you know about OcalaForSale.com, Marion County's internet marketplace. But there's something you might not know. I'm Michael Warren, president of USA for Sale. We created Ocala for Sale in 1998 with a passion to connect buyers and sellers and to help local businesses reach shoppers online. On Ocala for Sale, you're just a click away from thousands of deals for real estate, rentals, cars, furniture, appliances, horses, pets, and more. Looking for a job? Our Help Wanted section is booming. Shopping the villages and beyond? Now you'll find great deals on villages for sale, as well as our new statewide classified, Florida for Sale. Log on today and post your free classified. You'll reach thousands of shoppers who check our listings every day. Are you a business looking to get a corner on the internet marketplace? USA for Sale can help you reach your target audience in Ocala, the villages, and statewide. There's no better place to reach shoppers than right where they shop. Let us show you how. Learn more by calling 352-629-1663 or visit us online at usaforsale.com.
Each morning, we wake up thankful to live in a free nation with liberty and justice for all. But sometimes those liberties can be put in jeopardy, and you may have questions about what to do or who to call. Let Doc Blanchard of Blanchard, Miriam, Adele, and Kirkland help you find the answers. Attorneys at law since 1974 and located in downtown Ocala. If you have legal issues, don't go it alone. Call 352-732-7218. Blanchard, Miriam, Adele, and Kirkland, helping protect your liberties every day.
Gene Powell Pasture Mowing, 352-629-2440. A few of our tractor services include bush hogging, disking, and rototilling. We also have zero-turn mowers for the smaller paddocks, aisleways, fence rows, and lawn care. Fence row spraying is also available for weed control. We are family-owned and operated, licensed and insured, and farm-ready. Powell Gene, Gene, at yahoo.com. 352-629-2440. Gene Powell Pasture Mowing, 352-629-2440. Gene is a proud United States veteran.
Now you've done it. Have you lost your mind? He's back. And you're listening again. A legend in his own mind. Don't believe me? Just ask him. Here's Tom Schmitz live on WOCA. The Source.
Welcome back. Ocala Talk. We wrap up today's show here on Ocala Talk. An eventful show. A lot of information given to you by Carol Ann Baldwin, Matt Gibbs, both with their weekly shows. I came across this article, and I want to talk to you about it. You can go find it. It's on Yahoo under the headline. Reuters is the news source. I I like Reuters. I really enjoy Reuters. I think they still try to stay as objective as possible. And this story's out of Israel. Israel has started giving the booster shot for COVID-19. They're giving a third dose of the Pfizer Inc.'s COVID-19 vaccine. They say there are similar or fewer side effects than after receiving the second shot. This according to a survey in Israel. Israel began offering the booster shots about a week and a half ago to people over the age of 60 as part of the effort to slow the spread of the Delta variant. The effectively turned Israel into a testing ground for a third dose before approval by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Israel's largest healthcare provider said Sunday it administered a third dose of the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine to more than 240,000 people. About 4,500 people, of all of whom received the booster shot from July 30th to August 1st, responded to questions that were included in the survey. 88% of the participants in the survey said that in the days after receiving the third shot, they felt similar or better to how they felt after the second shot. So, maybe this third booster shot. And by the way, the FDA is on the it is on the cusp of naming this an actual drug, not a emergency use drug. But given the booster shot so far in Israel, they've given it to 240,000 people. And it looks like from the survey they sent out that most people say they feel similar or better than they did after receiving the second shot of the Pfizer shot. So that just, help you. A little bit more information. You can go find that on Yahoo. The tagline is Israel survey finds third Pfizer vaccine dose has similar side effects to second. It's a Reuters story. It's done by Reuters. So, and it was put out 2 days ago. So you can go find that if you so choose to do your due diligence. Hey, this day in history. While staying on holiday at his summer home on the Canadian island of Campobello, Franklin Roosevelt, at the age of 39 years old, suffered from the first signs of polio. During the next 7 days, the paralysis spread over the rest of his body. This is unusual even for the time because most cases of polio were found in children. Some believed that it was wrongly diagnosed, but the future president did believe it was polio, and in a later life set up the March of Dimes Foundation to search for cures for the disease. It'd be 30 years before a vaccine was developed that would help eradicate the disease. But on this day in history, August 10th, while he wasn't President Roosevelt then, while Franklin Roosevelt, well, he may have been. No, 1921. So, yeah, he wasn't president then. He was still working for the state of New York. He started having the symptoms that were signs of polio, and within 7 days he was paralyzed. That happened on this day in 1921. Also today is National Spoil Your Dog Day. I think every day at my house is National Spoil Your Dog Day, to be honest with you, because my wife let me tell you, she spoils some dogs. I mean, spoils. Birthdays today, Rosanna Arquette. She's 62. Antonio Banderas, 61. Angie Harmon, she was of Law and Order fame in Rosoli and Isles. She is 49 today. Do I know any of these other people? Ryan Eggold is 37 today. Charlie Kuntz on CSI Cyber is 34. Lucas Till from MacGyver, the reproduced MacGyver, is 31. Kylie Jenner is 24. And Jeremy Maguire, who is on Modern Family, is 10 years old today. Do you ever do this? I would like to say I don't, but that would be a lie. You hate doing some chores so much that you fake an illness or worse, screw up so badly that your significant other would ask you not to do them again. Sounds lazy, right? And selfish. But 30% of men and 28% of women say they put effort into getting out of doing chores. The most hated chores in order: washing dishes / cleaning up the kitchen, doing laundry, cleaning the bathroom, vacuuming, cooking meals, shopping for groceries. Okay, the kitchen at my house is not that difficult. There's only two of us. We wash our dishes, put them in the dishwasher as we eat. So I loathe doing laundry. I don't mess it up, but I hate doing it. Hate it. So's my wife, I think. Cleaning the bathroom, that's not that difficult of a job to do unless it's my bathroom. Then it's like a 3-hour endeavor. Vacuuming, I vacuum. My wife vacuums, I vacuum. It's not that big a deal. The dogs don't like that. Cooking meals, I cook. And the rule of thumb in our house, whoever cooks, the other person cleans the kitchen. And I don't mind shopping for groceries. I just hate people. And they get in my way when I shop for groceries. Or they go into 10 items or less aisle with a buggy and a half, and I have to walk up to them and go, hey, moron, can you not read? It says 10 items or less. So how many I got here? I got 5. So how many you got there? You got enough to be in the next damn lane. Move it. A lot of times the managers end up getting involved. I don't care. Read the dadgum sign. 10 items or less. 20 items or less. Don't roll up here with 2 buggies, 6 kids, and somebody else pushing a third cart with your papered items. Don't do it. Here's a survey that I went, really? But then I thought about it, and I thought, yeah, well, probably not that far off. There's a new survey out that reveals single men change their bed sheets about once every 90 days. 43% of the men in this survey said they changed their beds about 3 months in, when they begin to get that annoying crunchy sound. Ugh. I mean, I changed my when I was single, I changed my sheets once every 2-3 weeks. And some people tell me that's gross. But 42% of the people that responded to this survey change their sheets every 90 days. Ugh. Hey, thanks for listening today. This is Ocala Talks. We'll be back tomorrow. Same source time, same source channel. See you then.
Broadcasting from the Ocala International Airport, this is WOCA AM, W242CA FM, Ocala, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
When it really counts, depend on The Source for the latest weather update.